Hi everyone, it's Hayley Mielnicki, your school dietitian here for another episode of Quarantine Cooking. Today I'm going to be showing you 2 different ways of how to spruce and change up your box mac and cheese. So in this pot, I basically made my mac and cheese according to the box instructions. Just, craft regular box mac and cheese, nothing fancy yet. So I have this still hot in my pan. It's all mixed with the noodles and everything. So before I get started, I'm going to add a little bit of extra shredded cheddar cheese, probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. This just adds more flavor and kind of gives it more of like the cheese pull consistency that we all love. A sprinkle of black pepper, just to get a little bit more flavor. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of garlic powder. So these steps are optional, but they just add a little bit more to your everyday box mix. So we have some garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and my cheddar cheese. So we're gonna mix that in so then the cheddar cheese can melt onto the hot pasta and into the sauce. And if your sauce is a little bit thick, I just would add a little bit of milk. So I have a little bit of milk here. Any milk that you use, regular, almond, soy, any of that will work. And so we're just gonna thin it out and let the cheese melt into the sauce. Okay, so once this is all creamy and delicious, I'm gonna make 2 different types of mac and cheese today. So one is going to be a broccoli cheddar, and the other is going to be a Southwestern kind of taco mac and cheese. So this is a great way to just kind of change it up. If you and your family maybe have had mac and cheese a few times for lunch or for dinner, and you just wanna change up the flavor profile, this is a great way to do that. Okay, so my cheese is pretty much melted. So I'm gonna separate this into 2 different bowls. And again, I'm just showing you with 1 box mix, but you can do this for your whole box mix at home. So in 1 bowl, I'm gonna add half of my pasta. And to make it kind of like a Southwestern style, I'm gonna add some black beans, a little bit of salsa, just to spice it up. If you had some sriracha, that would be delicious in here to give it a little bit of spice. If you don't like black beans or don't have any kind of canned or dried bean would work. So just cooking your dried beans or rinsing your canned beans. So here, and then I'm gonna put the other half into the other bowl. Okay. Yum, this looks so cheesy already. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my pot over there, and I'm gonna do the Southwestern one first. So I'm gonna add a little bit of canned drained black beans. That's just what I have on hand. Again, if you're not a fan of black beans, you could use some leftover beef crumbles or even crumbled up hamburger, ground turkey or ground chicken, maybe some leftover rotisserie chicken, anything like that. And stir those in, and then to give it that Southwestern flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of salsa. So you can use any salsa that you have on hand. I just have a regular chunky, mild salsa, that's my favorite. If you like it spicy, if you have more of like a black bean one, whatever works. So we're gonna stir that in. Also, if you have any leftover kind of like a taco seasoning packet that you didn't use the rest of from another recipe, throw that in. Maybe some peppers and onions from dinner the night before that were sauteed. Those would be wonderful in here. All right, that smells so good. All right, so there is my Southwestern mac and cheese, and that's ready to go. You have all the fiber from the black beans plus the cheesiness. Delicious. So now I'm going to turn over to this one, and right over here on my cutting board, I just have some frozen and then thawed broccoli. So this is going to be my broccoli cheddar. So I've already added the cheddar cheese, and then I'm going to add in my broccoli pieces. I don't have any on hand, but you could add some chopped up ham or a deli turkey. That would be delicious in here. And then just in small pieces, and stir that right in. And with this one, I'm gonna add a little extra garlic powder just to give the broccoli some flavor as well. If you don't have frozen broccoli, you could always use frozen peas, or even like frozen spinach would be good. All right, so we'll give that one a stir. Any type of deli turkey, ham, maybe some crumbled bacon, that would be delicious in here. Anything you have, you can stir into mac and cheese and make it wonderful. All right, so there you have it. These are my 2 mac and cheeses, the way to change up that regular old box mix, my broccoli cheddar and my Southwestern taco. As always, I will leave the recipe in the comments, and feel free to post photos of anything you've made this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back later.